Hi, folks. How you doing tonight? I'm doing all right. You know, I'm still not. I'm not feeling very well today, and it's kind of a nice coincidence because we got a ton of snow here in Ohio, kind of like I was saying earlier. So I did not have work today, as I work in a school, and I actually don't have work tomorrow. So I spent a good amount of time digging out our cars this morning. I'll just say that. But last time we were here, we defeated Drayden at the Opelousas Gym. And if we look at our trainer card, like we did at the end of yesterday, we have every badge. So that's delightful. And let's pop in here. That'll take us right back to the beginning. Hello. Did we get our fresh water? I thought we did. Maybe we didn't. Okay, so now we have all 8 badges. So some things are going to start happening, and we're going to start getting into the end game. Professor Juniper, hello. Was Drayden as tough as ever? Not really, actually. Oh, I came to report on how to resurrect the legendary Reshiram. We were talking about that with Drayden and Iris. I thought it would be better to tell you in person, and as for the conclusion, well, I haven't figured it out yet. Thanks for nothing. I'm sure the Pokemon will wake up when it deems someone worthy. More importantly, aren't you amazing? You have all 8 of Univa's gym badges now, right? You've become so strong. You probably don't even know it, but you've changed a lot since you left New Vema Town. I'll show you where such a strong trainer should head next. So we're just going to walk slowly here over to the right. I'll speed it up a scooch. Route 10 is going to take us to the badge check gates, and we will head to Victory Road. As is tradition, there is a Victory Road here in Unova as well. I was showing you around the Pokemon Center in Accumula Town. Do you regret setting out on your journey? Of course not. Hello, Brianna. Let's see. Amazing, thank you. Thanks for being here. That's the greatest answer you could give. I was really happy to be able to give you 3, those Pokemon, as a present, because Pokemon create chances to meet more wonderful people and Pokemon. SEG, this is a present for you, and this is where you get the Master Ball. Once you beat your 8th gym, you walk out of the gym, Professor's like, here's your Master Ball, you don't even have to come get it from me. So yeah, this is where you get the Master Ball. Obviously, it'll catch any Pokemon without fail, as you do with a Master Ball. It's a classic. And Black and White keeps that tradition. Again, I need to go to the Pokemon Center. I talked about it a little bit last time, or just in previous streams, that Black and White is just a reboot of the franchise, really, in general. So we do have some things, and you're gonna see some deviations here as we get to Victory Road in the Pokemon League. But it really is meant to be like a reboot, and you're gonna see some of those same hallmarks. I've really kind of pointed out some of the one-to-one Pokemon that they have. I want to head out this way because I'm nearly certain, yes, there's something ahead and the road is closed now. We cannot head that way, so we have to go north from Opelousas City here to get to Victory Road. Let's hit it. Oh, hello? Do you have a minute? I just heard on the X-Transceiver. There's a big storm on Route 7, and the storm seems to be different from a natural phenomenon. So strange. I wonder what that could be. Could it have anything to do with the legendary Pokemon? Ooh. Yeah, we like that. We like that around here. Oh, I think I still have a good amount. Yeah, I got 35 Super Repels. That'll be just fine. Yeah, some of these will be Amoonguss. Oh, just Fungus. Oh, this is a free kill. As long as you don't poison me. And you didn't. Hooray. There we go. And there's that full heal. And again, we're gonna be taking all the battles we can get, because you know we got lots of important stuff ahead. And there's that effect spore. That's okay. I can heal asleep real quick. Real quick. I just picked up a full heal. How about that? It's like I never got it. Somebody at 39 still? Yes. Alright. But yeah, like I was saying, I had the day off today. I have the day off tomorrow. It's very, very nice. I am doing some... I'm doing a lot of video games for pleasure recently, which is really, really nice. Oh, and this is Scrafty. We've seen Scraggy, but I don't think we've seen Scrafty yet. This is its hoodlum evolved form with the mohawk and all. That scary face. That's probably gonna lower the usefulness of Electro Ball. Yes, it does. Let's try a Signal Beam. With the Dark type, it'll be neutral. So just not too much good to deal with a Scrafty here on Pete, but that's alright. Mienfoo. I don't think we've seen a Mienfoo yet. It's a fighting type Pokemon in this gen. I really enjoy Mienfoo, and I'm realizing that our squad is not horribly equipped to deal with fighting types. Ooh, and that does over half. But we're still fine. Ooh, Agility. Agility... You know what? I'll get rid of Slash. I don't like Slash. Agility could combo nicely with Electro Ball. There is an end for this battle. Alright, I'm just gonna fly back to the Pokemon Center because I don't want to waste potions right now. But as I was saying, I've had a little extra time here the last couple days. And I've been playing, especially because I haven't been feeling super well, but I've been playing some video games for pleasure. I have never played this game before. Excuse me. But last night I started Hollow Knight, because I know Silk Song came out last year, the sequel, and I was just like, I gotta try Hollow Knight, because I love Ori and the Blind Forest and Ori and the Will of the Wisps, and the whatchamacallits, I feel like there's got to be an item up here. There it is. And Hollow Knight is much like those games. And I know it's very, very well regarded. It's pretty tough so far, but it's very, it's riveting. Riveting thus far. I really stepped in the wrong spot to fight this guy. So that was really, really great. And I've also been slowly working through Final Fantasy 16. You all know I'm a very, very big Final Fantasy fan. With, of course, Kingdom Hearts, which we're playing now, being like a de facto Final Fantasy game. Final Fantasy franchise, really. We'll just go into Drill Bertha. Pete doesn't really have anything for Fracture. Me no likey. But yeah, I'm trying to work through at least many of the Final Fantasy games. Thus far, I've played 1, 6, 7, 10, the 7 remakes, and now 16, which is super dope. Here on the screen, we have maybe my favorite Gen 5 Pokemon. This is a Selgor. This is one of those evolutions that you'll see when you evolve trade Carablast and Shelmet for each other. Shelmet will evolve into this. When it loses its shell, it becomes super fast like a ninja. I love a Selgor. I love like the wispy scarf that it's got on it. I think this Pokemon is so freaking cool. Definitely one of my favorite Gen 5s, if not my favorite one. Love a Selgor. But could not withstand a, whatchamacallit, a Rock Slide. I do want to point something out here, and I will take a little bit of an L. This Pokemon, Electric, is a really, really good Electric-type Pokemon, because, as you will see, my Drill Bertha tries to use Earthquake, but Electric has Levitate. It's like a floating eel. And it is an Electric type, but its ability neutralizes its only weakness, which is Ground. So this line of Pokemon is actually really, really good for that reason here in the Generation 5 game. So I wanted to show that off to you, even though, you know, it wasn't very good for me. How's it going, Shell? Good to see you today. There we go. But of course, it can't really do anything to my ground-typed Excadrill. I'm not feeling the hottest today, but, you know, it's been a good day. It's been a good day. It's been productive. We've been, like I said, slowly digging our cars out of the snow. Because we live in apartments and, you know, we have to deal with stuff like that. Having our cars out in the elements all the time. Oh, wow. I thought Mom would take that a little better. That's okay. Alomamola. There we go. Join probably would have been a little bit of a more elegant swap. There we go. We use dive. Use agility. There we go. So now I can use Electro Web on whatever is next, and it should be more powerful because of agility. Let me try it. Even though Cryogonal's pretty specially bulky. Yeah, not the best. But Mom will take care of it. Yes, Electros did get a new Mega in ZA, which is super dope. But it is tough because in ZA they actually got rid of abilities. Pokemon don't have abilities in that game, so... even though Electros got that Mega in ZA, it kind of got nerfed a little bit by losing that Levitate ability. I mean, still a good Pokemon, don't get me wrong. Alright, the squad could really use an Ice move. Like, I would really love to be able to get Ice Beam on Samurott. That could help us with some dragons and things like that. Give Samurott a little extra coverage as well. Ah, stop, SCG. I forgot there was a Charon fight here. I should have saved. Don't they know I have anxiety? Drayden and Professor Juniper told me you're heading for the Pokemon League, right? Since it's since it's the champion, I think it will be alright. Worst case scenario, you'll be battling Team Plasma's boss N. I need to know if you can handle it. So he's going to give us a little test. A little test. Oh, yeah. And, like... the losing abilities thing in ZA is not like, that's not like a big deal to me. Because they don't have abilities in Arceus either, I'm pretty positive. Like right now, a nice Ice Beam would do wonders. But now I just kind of got to brute force it with Surf. You know, that's not really the reason I was... Okay. It's Torment where I can't use the same move twice in a row. I can never remember the difference between Taunt and Torment. Alright, so that Unpheasant goes down. We've had some trouble with Charon in the past. Oh, there we go. Especially with the Simipour. Let's go to... I mean, Pete's pretty good as well. Let's just go to Mom. And, you know, I've kind of been, I mean, not vocal. There you go. Before you can set up, I'm not even going to mess around. We'll just get you with the Flare Blitz, one shot. There we go. So we'll take a shot there, but that's okay. Alright, and here's that dreaded Simipour. I'm just going to stay in, actually. And I'll go into Pete because... if we get burned off that skull, that's going to hurt way less with a special attacker in tow here. Oh my gosh, that just straight one-shot. That's crazy. This Simipour is broken. My goodness. Thank you, Lord. That's crazy. But I feel like I have issues with ZA that don't have to do with that. I just think it could be a little more focused. What we got? Oh yeah, and didn't the Simipour... No, the Servine had leftovers. I don't know if that Serperior still has leftovers. There we go. Alright, yep, you are something else, and I mean that sincerely. Right, now I have to make your Pokemon healthy. Thanks, Charon. That was real solid. Right now, there's no way I can compete with you, SCG. If there is anything I can do to help in the battle within, just say so. SCG, there's not much I can do to help you, but I want you to have these. Oh, max revives. You know, something that Pokemon really started doing as it got older was have NPCs give you max revives. That runs rampant in the newer gens. Charon, funny at a time like this. Come on, Charon, could you smile for just once? Taking everything so seriously all the time isn't going to change anything. You know, since we've met our Pokemon and walked the same roads together, a lot has happened. We've all changed a lot. We found out that the things we want to do and the things we can do are different for each of us, right? That's what made our journey so worth it. Somehow, all this just makes me happy. So that's what you mean. You are right that we're all different and we should do the things that we can do. There are as many truths and ideals as there are people in Pokemon. The most important thing is that we help out one another. That's why people in Pokemon are always by each other's sides. That's what I've come to think lately. SCG, if anything happens to you or Alder, I'll do everything I can to help you. That's why I have to keep training and getting stronger. Just don't be reckless, okay? Oh, Charon, he just really wants to be strong, but we just keep showing him up. I wish I could say something like totally inspiring, you know, but put your best foot forward. Bianca's charming in her own way. Let's see. All right, let's go into this grass. I actually don't know. This is the darker grass. Yeah, we might not be... Yeah. 41. Level 41 socks out here. Let's just do Markiops. Yeah, if it's a Fungus, it'll be totally free. Ooh, a Moongus at level 40. I don't really like the design of a Moongus, really, if I'm being honest. But, you know, it's okay. Another one. They made them look too much like Pokeballs. Like, Voltorb and Electrode kind of way more vaguely look like Pokeballs, but these just look like they slapped a Pokeball sticker on its head. Alright. Oop. There we go. Hyper Potion. Oh, and a Dawnstone. Lovely. Yeah, we got a fighter here. We can let Markiops get to level 42. Yeah, we'll probably... This stream will probably be a lot of travel, a lot of battles. Black Belt Corey. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we'll keep Markiops at the front because we should be high enough level to... deal with the... the grass there. Looks like we're taking a little detour here. I don't know if this is the next area we need to go to or if we're just getting some items. Oh yes, I was talking about how I was slowly making my way through Final Fantasy 16. And I have really liked it so far. I've just been having a hard time carving out time to play it. But having these extra days off, I was able to play for a good long while today. And it is really, really riveting. I'm enjoying it a lot so far. I'm about, according to my PS5, I'm 18% of the way through. You made it this far. Well done. That's an impressive accomplishment. To show the respect I feel for you, I would like to present you with this gift. We get a Duskstone from this random guy. So we got a Dawnstone and a Duskstone from this little route here. Ah, I used one to evolve a Lampent from the Celestial Tower. That's actually really, really great because Lampent evolves into the extremely powerful Chandelure in this gen, which is delightful. Let's see... get this here while I still have a Repel up. There we go. But yeah, Final Fantasy 16 rocks so far. It's very much like... it's interesting because Final Fantasy games can be dark, but this is like rated mature. There's blood. There's sex. It's like Game of Thrones, you know? Correct me if I'm wrong, everyone that watches this video, I don't think they've made a Final Fantasy game like that before now. And, I mean, it's really good. But it still doesn't feel, like, off, you know? It still feels epic, still feels cool. There we go. And Jellicent, we got a really nice matchup here for Pete the Galvantula. Electro Ball was disabled. We hate. But that's fine. Still does the trick. And I don't want to give anything away on Final Fantasy because, you know, I'm a big anti-spoiler kind of guy. What you got, sir? I've seen a lot of trainers. You seem to have the same aura that I felt from strong trainers. Well, you have a good judge of character there, homie. Okay, join. Bad matchup. But we'll try a jump kick. It does not shot. Oh, yes. Okay. And that should finish it. Great. Scavalier. And here is the other. Because you can see the, like, a Scavalier's cool. You can see the Carablast in there. So the Carablast takes the Shelmet's armor when they're traded for each other. The Shelmet becomes like a super fast ninja by getting rid of its armor, and the Carablast becomes like the armored up Escavalier. It's a really neat little gimmick. However, it's a bug steel type. It's not going to be good for our Sawsbuck. There we go. And we tank that now. Goodbye. And now we have a great matchup for join. Unfortunately, if we swap into join, we're probably not going to live the swap. Yep. That is... Oh! Mom survives. Now we will swap. Oh, come on. You sensed my switch in. Using Venoshock. That's alright. This should one-shot. Quad effective. Lovely. Back to full. Horn Leech is so good. So very good. Veteran Chester. Alright, what we got here? Badge, check gates. Open the gates and change history. I will say... I am a sucker for the badge check gates in Pokemon games. Like, already, this gate is super dope. It's just... Halt! Unqualified one shall not pass. The key to open this closed gate is the trio badge. And we do have it, so we can go on. And then we go into this beautiful garden area to check to see if we've won the basic badge from Lenora. And we have. We show the knowledge we've obtained. And now we have this cool little hedge maze. Oh. And the great music. What am I doing here? Come on now. Come on now. Halt! The key to open this gate is the insect badge. Lovely. Yes, and after we show the insect badge, we have this big thing with this big spider. So that takes us to this bolt badge here. And now that we've shown the electric badge, we have this big plasma electric thing here. Gates are placed at the border. Like, theoretically, we could go through these gates, earlier in our playthrough. Theoretically. But we just wouldn't be able to make it without having that next badge. That's kind of how it is in Gen 1 as well. And the Quake badge, we have this cool... Oh, those same crystals that are in Clay's gym. That's a nice touch. But honestly, this is probably my favorite one. Once you get the flying type gym badge, you can enter this area and the wind just like lets you float over the chasm like this. This is, again, one of those extremely dangerous things in this game, but I love this. This is so silly and so fun. Really delightful. The key to opening this gate is the freeze badge. Yes, indeed. And I gotta make my way across here. Hello. There we go. My goodness. Halt, the key to opening, and this is the legend badge. Pass through Victory Road, what lies beyond here, and head for the Pokémon League. And then we have the twin dragons, and I like that you can run up the dragon's mouth like that. It's a cute little touch. Item over here, maybe? No? Guess not. So now we have passed through the badge check gate, and we get to this really interestingly, like, multi-tiered Victory Road situation. They really had an interesting vibe for the Victory Road in this game. I actually do quite like it. Let's see. I feel like there should be an item in here, but I guess there's not. What if I go up here? And I will use another repel. Yeah, we should be able to make it through tonight. Hopefully. We'll see. There are a lot of spots where you can kind of go up and down on the tiers here in Victory Road. Oh, I like how it doesn't change the epic Victory Road music when you get on, when you start surfing. So there's a lot of different ways you can go here in Victory Road. Let's see. I'll use a Mask's Potion, that's fine. We'll start with Join. There's a lot of different ways that you can go in this Victory Road. You can kind of like slide up and down some of the cliffs. I might be able to show you later. But I'll probably prioritize getting to the Pokemon League. So this, I'm going to see, okay, you know Gust. Oh, wow, that does way more than I would have thought. But Return also does half, so we should be fine. Yes, lovely. Zebstrika, let's get into our ground type here. Even though you might theoretically still know Flame Charge. And I might see that. Nope, they're just going to go for the flinch hacks. Not today, ma'am. Oh, and that's it. Lovely. Where are my hypers? There they are. I don't know how many rare candies I have. Let's start with Pete again. Because if nothing else, Pete is fast. Alright, so as you can see, we have these like little cliffs. And yes, like this guy is going to show us that we can slide down the cliffs. It's kind of like how you can... that guy's like, it's a long way down, no. It's kind of how you can jump over ledges, but it's just a really advanced version of that. And we can hop over here, and we can grab... I thought there was an item over there, but let's see what this leads to. Ah, yes, here's an item. I was saying we wouldn't detour too much, but here I am. Oh, we got a nice rare candy. Worth it. Do, 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 do. All right. Obviously, we find a Mienfoo here. Great. Okay, so this leads us just to this little area where all we can do is slide down that same path. Let's see. Let's go back. Oop. Oopsie-doo. And again, I can't believe we're getting into the end game of black here. It's crazy. All right, so that retaliate did not do half, so we should not be fine with a crit. I don't take into account critical hits, which is annoying, but that's okay. That's why we buy the revives. That's why we buy the potions, baby. Ah, Scolipede. Scolipede is so dope. One of my favorite Pokemon from Generation 5. Once again, really the bug Pokemon in this gen show out with a Selgor, a Scavalier, Scolipede. We have Galvantula here as well. The bug-type Pokemon in Generation 5 are super dope. I love them. Scolipede also got a Mega in ZA, which is lovely. Alright, let's heal the squad. I know that there are doctors and whatnot as we move along. But also, I don't know when those are exactly, so here we can run all the way across here if we want to. Does this lead us down to the same spot? No, here's an item. There's that TM for Taunt or Torment, who knows. Alright, and then I kind of just got to go all the way around the bend here again. Alright. Oh yeah, you're the guy who didn't want to jump. Which is fair. Do not judge you at all. And where do you go? They both go somewhere. Wait, young trainer, look at my Pokemon. Behem. I think we've seen LGM. This is just the evolved form of it. It is a psychic type Pokemon. I was hoping Signal Beam would do more than it did, but that's okay. And Pete is not specially defensive, as we've learned. Here is Heatmore. Heatmore is a really interesting Pokemon. Heatmore is connected to the Pokemon that you see around here called Durant. And they are kind of like natural predators, much like an anteater, like Heatmore would be a predator to an ant. With Durant being a bug steel Pokemon. And Lilligant. Let's go into Mom. Yeah, we got to be taking these battles, man. We're a little bit under level of these trainers. Let's see. Using all my hyper potions, and that's okay. All right. Can I make it through? All right. So this leads us to that spot at the beginning of Victory Road right there. So now we can pop back down there if we want to. But I don't know if we want to. We'll see. And we have this area over here. For a black belt, yeah, that's fine. Whenever I'm lost and I meet a trainer, of course I'm going to fight. Yes, we dealt with this earlier. Let's slow you down. Now I'll swap you out. Ray is fine. Gosh, man, these Pokemon be hitting hard. No, that'll kill. Great. Oh, and Moxie, you get that attack boost. Luckily, Pete's pretty quick. There we go. Oh, I hate Conkeldurr. Oh, I hate Conkeldurr. I remember talking at the beginning of the game about how much I hated Timburr. Conkeldurr is just takes the grand prize of ugliness. This is really one of the worst designs Pokemon has ever made. It's It's horrible. It's disturbing. I hate it so much. And it's been described to me like the design influences, and I get it, man. I get it. But it's so ugly, man. It's so ugly. I really don't like it. But, you know, we try to stay positive. Try to stay positive. It's not for me, I'll say. There we go. You're off my screen. Thank you. And then Mienfu. Great. And that'll two-shot. And now I'm hopefully faster. Yes, I am. Delightful. Black belt Tyrone. Where's this freaking doctor that I have talked about? I'm psyching myself out. And let's hyper again. Hooray. There we go. Pete got 2 levels that time, which is great. Excadrill needs some work. There's the doctor. That's funny. Used all my potions, but that's okay. I'm a doctor. And again, this is great placement for a doctor here in Victory Road, because as you can see, I am worse for the wear. I'm using my potions that I've stockpiled through our playthrough. Swords Dance, yeah, baby. What do I get rid of for Swords Dance? I feel like it is Mudslap's time to go. You've done us a great service, Mudslap, but Swords Dance is gonna be key. If I remember right, I think speedrunners will use Excadrill, or at least I maybe remember watching a speedrunner use an Excadrill. Let's use a Rock Slide. We don't have a great matchup with the grass, but it's still super effective on a bug. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Thank you for not missing. There you go, Doc. Thank you so much, sir. I aim to be the best doctor in the world, but first I intend to become the best trainer in the world. Classic. I'm gonna click on some of these rocks. I was about to say, where are my hidden items at, kids? I'm always looking in rocks for hidden items. There we go. Now we can pass through it nice and easy. Do I want to go out here? Yeah, I'm going to do some experimenting. Oh, nice. Nice calcium. Always nice to get some more stats. I think I'm going to give that to... that might be good for Ray. Because I'm probably going to have to teach Ray an ice move, and it's going to be a special move. Do they both go the same place? Where do you go? Oh yeah, I can scooch down here. I guess I'm going to do the exploring now. I lied. I fibbed. Nice Ultra Ball. Yeah, there's a lot of fun sliding shenanigans you can get to. As you can see, I'm at the beginning of Victory Road. But now that I did that, I can skip a few rooms. I'm pretty close to the doctor. Oh wait, no. I've not gone up there yet. How about that? Drill Bertha, not great. My guess is you have all 3 of them. Let's just go into... We'll go into Mom. Because no matter what, I'm gonna see the one I don't want to see. Sivapore, yep, there you are. Alright, join. Should be good. Hopefully that Horn Leech. Ah, but it knows Scald. Don't burn me. There, it burned me. Why did I say anything? Why did I say anything? It does still two-shot, though, which is delightful. Good job, Join. And then Semi-Seer. Let's do Ray. Easy peasy. Alright, so apparently I didn't think to go down there earlier. Let me... Yes, this is where I go up to the doctor, absolutely. What a poison gem. I have no poison moves, but that's okay. Alright, now I want to kind of go back that other way. Man, what I wouldn't give for the you use your repel, would you like to use another? I would love that right now. Alright. Oh. Just a nice full restore. Still good. Ba-ba-ba-da-doo. I didn't want a Pokemon. That's alright. It's actually a free kill. There we go. Alright, we'll start with Ray. Alright, this is where I got into some cliff action. I'm not trying to do that right now. Let's continue up to where we need to go. And I think this will take us pretty much to the end, if I'm not mistaken. Clang. Ooh, I could use Revenge. But I think Surf is going to be the play here. What does this do? Does that raise the speed? Speed rose sharply. How about that? I forget that it does learn electric moves. And I knew I'd move second, so I went for the Revenge this time. So that worked out. We're fine. We're living. We didn't get paralyzed. Oh, and we got the Darmanitan. Come on now. We're killing it. And we're slower. Great. Ah, we live, though. That's amazing. Perfect. Dude, Darmanitan is so good. I mean, I know that we've been reaping the benefits of it, but holy crap, Darmanitan is good. You know, you're reading my switch-ins, man. I don't appreciate it. I guess it's the least they can do, because I'm definitely going to one-shot it with Horn Leech the next turn. Alrighty, Ace Trainer David. Let's see what we can do now. Okay, I want to do that other one. Takes me to this special little platform. Ooh, where we can go all the way up here, and we have a nice little veteran guy. And I forgot to heal at the doctor, so that's okay. Ah, nice Gigalith. This is not a good Pokemon to fight with Archeops. In fact, I would have loved to have Ray. Oh, but Gigalith is kind of one of the key Pokemon of this gen. It is like the Golem, like Roggenrola is Geodude. This is like the Golem. of Generation 5, and it's a super dope Pokemon. And I am realizing that it will live this with Sturdy and then kill me this turn, so that's annoying. Yeah, we haven't seen a Gigalith yet. It's a really cool Pokemon. Like a really nice like rock monster design. There we go. Ah, and here's that Electros. We hate once again because it has that. It's an electric type and it has that levitate ability. We'll go into Drobertha, so we can take that Wild Charge easy peasy. Ah, let's Swords Dance. Let's set up on this fool. Still a 2-shot. That's okay. I don't think I've had one Rock Slide miss yet. This was that special little... Oh, there's a nice Carbos. I knew that there would be a nice hidden item in a wall somewhere. Alright, Carbos. Who wants a Carbos? I think Mom wants one. Okay, I think this is leading to kind of the end here, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Okay. So we'll come back for a sec, but look at that. The epic Pokemon League here in Generation 5, here in the kind of arid cliff canyon area. Super, super dope. We have the great music. Always epic. We can pop right in here to the Pokemon Center. Ba-doo-doo. Boop boop. Ba-doo-doo. All right. Let's see. What do you got? Just Pokeballs and such. I'm not horribly interested in those. But let's buy some potions and whatnot, because we are gonna need them. I'm gonna go ahead and buy 12 of you. I will buy plenty of super potions. Full restores rather. Revive. Let's get 18 revives. Just so I'm mega stocked. And some super repels. Great. Love it. So yeah, Pokemon League's dope. I want to keep exploring a little bit, and I forgot that my repel wore off, so that's fun for everyone involved. So let's get these trainers that we have not yet fought. Ah, yes. We have this room, mysterious room with an immovable just rock. And it's like, could I not just step over this rock? I absolutely could. But you know what? It's blocking my way. I was just talking about how, a couple episodes ago, how the Galvantula nest was like a real hazard. And this is not. This is just a tiny rock. How annoying. They made me look like a fool. Alright, what you got, lady? Ooh, looks like there's an item down there. I have the courage! Oh. Ooh, nice TM for Wild Charge. It's neat. Okay. Oh, yes, that's the area with the doctor. Can I slide down anymore? Yes, I can. Okay, so there's that item that she was talking about. I want to get that. So here I am back at the very beginning, so that's fun. Dum, bra, da, 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 do. Ah, crap. Wrong way. I knew I was going to go the wrong way here in a sec. Do, do, bow, do, do. Do, do, bow, do, do. Do, do, bow, do, do. Do, do. Okay, I want to get that item up there. I also want to get that item that the lady talked about all the way down the way. Oh. There was that one. Huzzah. Alright. Let's do this. Here we go. Oh. I knew that this was going to start playing. My bad, folks. I forgot about that. Okay. Oh, wait, right here. Let's see what this slides us all the way down to. You slide all the way down that cliff, and it gives you a nice little nugget. And where does this lead, I wonder? This is kind of like the secret little area of Victory Road. We can pop up here to get this item. And it is Dragon Claw. So if you take the long, long slide down the cliff there on Victory Road, you're rewarded with a nugget and Dragon Claw. Very delightful. I'll try one more thing. Oh wait, no. My B. There we go. Alright, let's slide all the way down again, because I wanted to look at that kind of, this cavern here. I want to look at some of these spots. Max potion, great. I knew there'd be something in here. Nice revive, great. Easy. Easy peasy. Come on, man. Oh, and there's Durant, though. I did want to show that off. This is the kind of antagonist Pokemon to Heatmore. And Heatmore would do... Jeez, Lord almighty. That was a clean one-shot with Metal Claw. That's insane. I feel like my Pokemon are just not taking hits very well. About to say, some revenge there. My goodness. But yeah, I mean, at this point, I feel like I have taken all of... Oh, not Victory Road. I feel like at this point, I have taken all the fights that I can. There we go. Pokemon League's where I want to go. So I think this is just kind of the squad, man. I'm just trying to think if there's any fights that I skipped along the way. I really don't think there are. Thank you for waiting, of course. All right, so we've made it to Victory Road, and here is our squad. We have Markiops, the Archeops. We have Ray, the Samurott. We have Drill Bertha, the Excadrill. We have Mom, the Darmanitan. We have Pete, the Galvantula. And we have Join, the Sawsbuck. A team that I really, really enjoy, but, you know, might not be the best. Let's give Sawsbuck a different item, though. Let's give them the Miracle Seed, because we do not... I don't think we need the Soothe Bell anymore. I think Return is doing what we need it to do. So that's really, really nice. And, you know, for next episode, I'll kind of look into what else we can do for movesets. Like, if maybe I could find an Ice Beam TM or something to teach Samurott. But, I mean, guys, we're here. We're at the Pokemon League. This is so, so great. This is going to be our stopping point for tonight. Thank you for being with me today. You know, when we started, I wasn't really feeling this. I was feeling really crappy. But, you know, playing this game with you made me feel a little better. It was really great. So I appreciate you for that. I hope you all have a great tomorrow and rest of your week. I hope you all are safe. You all are warm enough. And, you know, just be careful out there with snow and ice and cold. And I know here in the U.S. it's pretty brutal. It's very, very, very snowy here, but I know it's worse in other parts. So think about those folks. I'm thinking about y'all. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Like I said, I'm rambling. Have a good night. Peace, kiddos.